true lord. Oh, dear Mikala. Oh, dearest Mikala. My brother. I'm sorry. I finally met my match.
Woohoo! That was a lot of fun. I think the Ironjar Aromatic is really underrated. It should be used more. So let me show you my level. I'm level 200. And as you can see, I could definitely use more arcane for more damage. So it's not the perfect build, but I just wanted to see if it was doable. So let me show you my equipment. So I got a plus 10 River of Blood. I use the White Reed armor set, but you can use whatever you want really. I'm using a Dragon Crest Great Shield for that damage negation. So in my fight with Malenia, I actually had the Silver Scarab equipped instead of the Alexander Shard on, so I was missing out on some damage. I'm pretty sure the Alexander Shard works on Rivers of Blood. So let me show you what I have for my flask. I chose the Dorney Cracked and Cerulean Hidden Tear. Then we have the Ironjar Aromatic, of course, the key to this whole cheese build. And Immunizing White Cured Meat to increase your immunity for that phase 2 fight where she does a lot of Scarlet Rot. Frenzy Flamestone, which is amazing for that health regen. You actually don't need this, it doesn't stack. And of course, the Carrier Rot, preserving boluses. Very essential. And now onto my Ash. And I picked Battle Mage Hugues, who's plus 9. Along with all my other Ashes who are plus 9. And my Puppets who are plus 9. And I forgot to test out the Puppets for some reason against Malenia. So I don't know if they're actually good or not. I'll explain why I chose Battle Mage Hugues later instead of the Mimic. But I do find the Mimic to be overrated. So for spells, I'm using Blessing Boon for HP regen, and I'm using Golden Vow, of course. And then I'm using Black Flame Protection for more damage negation. So going back to the flask, I did think you could replace Dorney Cracked Tear that increases your damage for each successive attack to something else, like something more defensive. Like maybe you have restore health when near death, or just slowly regen health, or regen stamina, because you do need that stamina. Really do need it. So now let me show you my stats before and after using the Ironjar Aromatic. I'm not really a math guy when it comes to like these Dark Souls games, but this is if you're curious. So you get an increase in your damage negation. And this is why I learned that Black Flame Protection actually does a stack, so don't waste your time with it. Golden Vow does indeed stack though. So here it is when you use Golden Vow. So Black Flame Protection and the Crab, as I'll later realize, does not stack. So you don't need the crab meat, the boiled crab, or the Black Flame Protection. And as you can see, yes, using the Ironjar Aromatic, you know, gives you the heavy roll and you can't run. And I believe it lasts about 40 seconds. Now onto the Great Rune. I chose Radahn's Great Rune because it increases HP, FP, and stamina by 15%. And you need all 3 of those. And here's where I farmed the Living Char shards to craft the Ironjar Aromatics. Farming these are a pain in the ass. And if you know of another farming spot, please tell me because this is the only spot I know of. So let me show you more of the Ironjar in action against Malenia in Phase 2. Because I wasn't sure how good it would be against the Scarlet Rot build-up she has on Phase 2, with the inability to dodge and the lack of movement with the effects on. I wish I could have tested more and shown more footage, but because it's such a pain in the ass to farm this Ironjar Aromatic, this is the best I can do. As you can see, the point of this cheese build is that you can just go ham and not worry about taking any hits whatsoever. Of course you can still die, so try to be smart about when to attack and when to heal. So right here, she's gonna use her waterfowl dance, and I'm just gonna tank most of the hits. So as you can see, the Scarlet Rot kills me, so don't do what I did there, and remember to heal when necessary, and don't focus too much on just spamming attacks. So now let me explain why I picked Battle Mage Hugues as my Ash summon. So as you may already know, Malenia just has such low poise that Battle Mage Hugues is able to just pummel her to the ground, with some of his normal attacks and a magic hammer, but he only does this if she comes melee range. He also shoots a laser if she's far enough, but it misses most of the time. Originally, I wanted to defeat her with my Uchi Katana, but the chase was more fun, and you know, it wouldn't have been worth making a video of me just defeating her normally. Her phase 2 absolutely destroys me.
By the scarlet rot.
Now, quick honorable mention to Omenkiller, who's actually pretty good too, because he has bleed and he also pummels Malenia to the ground. He's not as tanky as Battle Mage Hugues though. And that's it, that's all I have to say. If you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching. I do think I tend to over-explain everything, but what can I say, I love doing that. So thank you a lot for making it this far.